Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about the alcohol companies that support LGBTQIA plus individuals. This whole Bud Light Canada boycott has made me do some research. And it's really odd how I find random things that I just feel the need to research, but this was one of them. And since I've been doing the series on the community as well as doing the other series, but being part of the community, my channel is for the community as well as many other communities. But I come across a list and some information that I'm going to cover. So we all know that Bud Light and Bud Light Canada is the one that is currently being attacked for the boycott. But Coors, Michelob, Corona, Heineken, Miller, Absolute, Babe Wine, Effin Vodka, Vizzy Hard Seltzer, Athletic Brewing Company, Anheuser-Busch as a whole, Shawnee Brew, She Brew, Long Island City Brew, Hillcrest Brewery, and Samuel Adams all support the LGBTQIA plus community. Samuel Adams alone has donated over $100,000 to GLAAD in support of the community. Some community-owned companies that contribute to LGBTQIA plus organizations or have funds available to help someone in the community with hormones, surgeries, buying binders, or scholarships for the youth to attend college. And some have summer jobs that they offer to LGBTQIA youth who have no parental support. The No Label beer is non-binary owned. The rest of them on this list is community owned. They're out, they're proud, they make their product, and they support the community as well as are part of the community. And those brands and stuff include Love Conquers Ale, Bow and Arrow Brewing Company, Lady Justice. And Lady Justice is not only LGBTQIA owned, but also woman owned as well as Latinx owned. Almanac Beer Company, New Belgium Brewing, Provincetown Brewing, Queer Beer Brewery, Red Bear Brewing, Rising Tide Brewery, Cervezas Brewing, Stoop Brewing, Anxo Cidery, Backward Flag Brewing, Big Rip Brewing, Asbury Park Brewery, Bosque Brew Works, Brooklyn Brewery, Crafts Roots Brewing, City State Brewing, Migration Brewing, Old Bakery Beer, DC Rome, Denison Brewing Company, Stoop Brewing, Temescal Brewing, Talea Brewing, Ten Egg Brewing, Stonewall Inn, although I will discuss them in a little bit, Virginia Beer Brewing, Threes Brewing, Urban Growler Brewery, Dyke Beer, Full Steam Brewery, Gay Beer, Gold Spot Brewing Company, Honey Girl Meadery, Local Brewing Company, Mars Community Brew, Mountain Toad Brewing, Keto's Brewery, Mother Tucker Brewery. So, if any of the alcohol beverages get boycotted on this list, I'd say boycott Stonewall Inn, as they have let some political donations stop them from including some of the pride labels on their beers. If the rest of the world wants to boycott one of the others, then so be it. But for us as a community, if you want to support these community-ran breweries, as well as those who support and make donations to the community organizations and projects, then let's help them out while standing against the one company that wants to be more political than anything. It is noted that campaigns to boycott certain companies rarely ever truly impact the company financially. Not only that, but it also has little effect on influencing the decisions of the company. Most boycotts fail because you need people to have a sustained and coordinated response, and most people fail because they fall back on what is inexpensive and readily available in their areas. There are many factors that are included in order to note the financial stability of the company, and not all of them relate to sales and marketing. Politically motivated consumer boycotts typically pass with little consequences because participants become distracted by the different cause and revert back to old consumption habits. There is also always a new boycott on the rise, so the old ones get forgotten as the new ones approach. A successful boycott requires people to stay focused, and let's admit, when alcohol of any kind is involved, the focus just does not remain. You also have the fact that during every boycott, you bring attention to the product as its fame rises in the news and on social media. You may have one group of people pulling for a boycott, but at the other end of that rope, you pull more people into the mix, more people that will notice the brand and therefore start supporting the company. It is also important to note that companies will follow the lead and market to different communities in order to gain financially. When someone has an issue with the company over one trademark or one marketing approach, the next month they will be on to something else, targeting a new community for financial gain. Now, everyone knows I do not support places that, for example, only have Pride stuff in June, as we are not a season, and we should be able to obtain Pride items year-round. People and company who only support us during Pride are not true allies, and there is always a financial gain in the mix for them in order to do so. Companies that make money off of people's lives, well, let's just say that the products, if we have any hope of having such items to show who we are and the community we represent, it is a damned if we do and damned if we don't kind of situation. The whole point of this video is to show that many companies do support the same thing, same causes, same communities, etc., and that certain groups of people are just dead set on bashing one company instead of all for various reasons. If they have a personal issue with the product, they will boycott, try to ban, or whatever they feel the need to do, and for the most part, it really has nothing to do with the marketing of the product. I am in no way promoting any of these brands and companies that I have mentioned. I am simply stating the info that I have discovered through the Bud Light boycott research that I have done. Don't drink and drive, drink responsibly, and make sure to get home safely to your loved ones at the end of the day.